Hey, this is Drake here. I was going to make a Monster Hunter World Iceborne video. I've seen a lot of people going back to it, and I've seen a lot of new guide videos coming out, and I thought I'd make one on Master Rank Kulve Taroth, the Slay mission, not the Siege mission. I'd watched a few, and I mean, good runs, but everybody seems to not quite understand it. And like a lot of the rest of the Monster Hunter quests, the harder ones have some hidden mechanics, and Kulve Taroth is no exception. And I will show the build. I'm running Switch Axe just because I really enjoy Switch Axe, and it works pretty good for Kulve, especially isolating the damage on his head. But it is a very in-game build and very skill hungry, I would say. So I run full crit eye, agitator, evade window, and a lot of them you'd say are comfort skills, but really for doing the ZSD spam, you almost need them, like Divine Blessing to lessen the damage that you take while you're attached to the monster with your rock steady on is basically the only way this works. Tool Specialist to recover your mantles faster because you're very dependent on them for doing your ZSD spam without getting thrown off. Excuse me. Blight resistance is almost necessary, especially on Kulve, because I've found that if you have Fire Blight on you, then your healing from doing damage will not keep up with the damage he's putting out, and you'll just faint out constantly. Focus and Power Prolonger are great skills for the Switch Axe, because with Focus you can do one circle full combo and have charge ready to go, and with Power Prolonger you can do 6 to 7 ZSD spams before you lose gauge again. And I mean, on the training dummy, the ZSD spam, it does about 2,000 damage. On Kulve, it probably does closer to 3,500 damage per one. So you can kind of see the damage you can dish out with it. You really want to have it. And Handicraft's just a skill I had laying around. Alright, the other thing that's important for Kulve, and I don't know if it'd show it, but it's slinger capacity. You want one level on it, and I prefer it on a rock steady mantle, and that's because you can double flinch him. But most people, I don't know, I haven't seen many videos that say it, but his first phase is usually where everyone fails out, and the first phase is directly connected to part breaks. You have to get 3 part breaks before he will go into his red state where you can do some really good damage. It's 3 part breaks, or I just found out recently, or a mount, or the requirements to get him. And part breaks are more consistent in my opinion, because if you can do, you weaken him, you do a double wall bang on him, and you get 3 part breaks immediately, he immediately goes into his red state, and then you can get your damage out really fast. Now it's highly dependent on AI, how he turns, and you'll see when I get into the fight, maybe I can do it without fainting out, because honestly I just did one run back on him, and it's the first time I've been back on World in a really long time. But yeah, if you turn him, you cannot do the double wall bang. I think you can turn him once and that's it. So how he's standing after you get him softened has a whole lot to do with whether you get a good run or a great run. We'll post it right here. Or her, I say him. Doesn't really matter, I don't guess. It's a monster, I don't think it'll take offense to it. Alright, let's see. I like to eat for Moxie, just because you could possibly get fainted from fire damage or tick damage or something like that, and this allows you to, survive one attack that would normally cart you. And carting's not a big deal, but what it is the time limit. If you cart, you have to go all the way back to camp, and then you have all that time getting back to it. And another hidden mechanic of Kulve Taroth is that you actually, the timer doesn't matter. You actually have about 5 minutes in each phase to meet the DPS check, or it's going to leave that area. Whoops. Been playing a lot of Sunbreak, so I'm not used to these controls. Let's get us some max potions, and if you don't do it, it's pretty much required for in-game anything. Keep Mega Nutrients and Mandragora, and you can auto craft. So you've got 7 max potions on hand at any time, any in-game. That's the way to go, because a lot of times while you're drinking a potion, you'll just get one-shotted because it takes so long to consume it. And also I'm running paralysis on my cat, just because you'll usually get 1 paralysis proc during the fight, which is just a good opportunity to get more damage. Alright. Let's see if we can run this without making a mess of it. Because like I said, this will literally be my second quest back to world in probably over 6 months or better. Another great weapon for Kulve that I've seen is Great Sword. Just because you can isolate the damage and put out really good damage really quickly. Because to be a big monster, he can be, I didn't mean to do that, he can be very difficult just to get close to, because he has the ability to move all the way across the map in one movement. And you just find yourself chasing him around the entire time. Alright, I messed up that at the beginning. What you want to do is throw on your rock steady, which has your slinger capacity in it, and then pick these up, and as you can see, we'll have 25 rocks, which will allow us to do a double wall bang, because after the first one we'll have 5 left. Alright, rock steady is going to save us from the roar. You want to soften both arms, chest, and head right off the bat. Like I said, it's got a lot to do with AI right here, so whether he rolls toward the wall or not is going to decide whether we get a good run or a great run. And how cooperative he is right here.
Let's do this.
And that tail sweep covers the entire arena. Alright, you want the head, and the AI is not going to cooperate. Well, maybe it is. Alright, let's see if we can get to the head. I hate the way it goes to the chest before it goes to the head. Alright, let's wall bang here, see if it'll make it. Oh my god, it didn't make it. He's going to enrage, but we can get at least 1 wall bang. See, this will break 2 parts. The other one should have broke the 3rd part. Now we want to focus. We want to focus chest since we didn't get the wall bang. Because you cannot break his head in the first phase, or you can, but it's got such a high threshold for break. You want to focus on like an arm. You got to get another break. See, there's the break. And now it should go enraged here in just a second into its red form. So the fire damage can get pretty insane. Alright, we'll do a few ZSD spams, see if we can get it to the red threshold. It's kind of a weird threshold being as it's attached to damage and breaks. This might be a botched run, and that tail sweep is so large. Gotta be getting close. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, direct hit. As you can see, Kulve Taroth can be quite the pain. Mainly just because it's so freaking large. The switch X is pretty slow and ground based when your mantles aren't ready. So just be patient and wait for your openings. Make sure to keep your health up. So that's a good opening to do a little bit of. Oh, missed the roll. Her mantle almost back. Once her mantle gets back, we could try for a mount right here. Usually mount isn't consistent. Oh, but what a hitbox. There we go. Now our mantle's back. About time yeah, we run out of charge as soon as our mantle come back. This is where charger really helps. If you can land anything. Oh, great paralysis proc. Oh, why did that not hit? Alright, now we need to get to the head. We could wall bang again. We had some ammo. And then you really need to soften, but if you don't make this damage check, it don't really matter. There it went. Alright. See, bad first phase because AI didn't want to cooperate. It's just a fraction out of range for that first wall bang. It's ridiculous. It happens. Get our cool drink on. Heal up. Alright, and in this section you want to lead him directly to the right here. And wait for an opening. Oh, he's going to turn. We'll just soften. You can get a wall bang off here, and it gets him enraged if he cooperates. Go ahead and soften the head up. That'll work. Alright, now turn. We can turn here because really one wall bang is sufficient if it'll make it. Oh my god, I missed another one. What a messed up run. I'd have to redo this. There's some slinger ammo over here. Yeah, there's a stalactite you can drop right there. It's kind of ticky. It looks like that might work. Oh yeah, we got it. See, that's the way you want it. Not bad. That's the way it's supposed to work. You do the wall bang and then you do the stalactite after, because if you do the stalactite first, he instantly enrages. You can't wallbang him anymore. Now you can here, if you've got, which I don't have gauge anymore, focus, if I can get around there, focus on the tail. Is that sucker retreating? No, he's not retreating. Alright, final phase, let's sharpen up. It's going to be kind of a slow run. Now in the final run, you don't really do it with switch axe, but in the final phase, you can get 2 knockdowns, but it's based upon his legs. Each leg break is a knockdown. Not for 4, just for 2, like either side. And you can get a wall banger right off the bat right here, if he'll cooperate. Let's go ahead and soften something while he's doing that. Put our rock steady on and get this wall bang. Surely it'll make it there. Oh, finally got a wall bang. See, I could have went for the second one there if I'd have had. Sometimes I'll risk it. You can heal through that. Alright, now we want to focus head. Because we have charge, we have mantle. And it needs to be softened. Where'd I go to? Good Lord, I can't see nothing. Now that's dangerous there. That can lead to fainting when you drop off in the fire. But your health regen is pretty nice. As you can see, you're doing 134 per hit. Plus the big one at the end. Or it just will not cooperate. Yeah, and there's the horn break. Which means he's pretty close. Depending on how the AI cooperates. And I kind of like it when my runs don't go perfect. Just so, you know, you can really... Oh, then there goes my charge. Just so you can see, you know what I mean? It doesn't... It takes a... What is this thing doing? Sometimes it takes several runs to get it just how you want it. Ooh, he's going to eat up my mantle. Trying to be careful. Oh, took the whole mantle off. Alright, here's where you'd want to focus on tail, because he's only got like 1 lunge attack. Oh, and a tail attack. Naturally he would do it. Only got like 2 attacks that actually can hit you when you're on the tail. Oh, good flinch. We'll just go to the chest, do some damage. See if we can get a soften on the tail here. The majority of his attacks are hit frontal based. Even especially like fire breath, and you can get decent damage on the tail. And there we go. See? Not a good run. Like I said, missed her flint shots. Just honestly pretty awful run. But those are the hidden mechanics to it, I guess you would say. The ones that really make it impossible. Like if you don't focus on getting the park brakes, it would be really good to run park breaker in the first phase, or in all phases, I would say. Because the first one is tied directly to park brakes and DPS. It's like if you don't do park brakes, there's no way possible, or it's very hard to do enough DPS in the first phase to it not retreat and you fail out the mission. And the second phase is you get the wall bang. If it cooperates, you can get a double wall bang plus the stalactite drop, which is a lot of good damage. And in this third phase here, they got you a mounting area, which I hardly ever use it. But like I said, it's a lot of very AI based. Sometimes you can do a sub 10 run, sometimes it'll be nearly a 15 run. But really, you're not going to do over a 15 run, because I think that's all you've got. You've got 5 minutes per phase, or it's going to retreat, and you're going to fail out the mission just because it's got those DPS checks, which is kind of dumb. I don't know why they give you like a 30-minute timer if you don't really have it. It's very deceiving. But that's what I've found from solo and Kulve Taroth, is it's not a hard fight. It's just more about the little hidden stuff that you need to know. You need to know about the brakes. You need to know about the double wall bangs. You need to know about the stalactite drops. And in the final phase, if you're running something like a ground-based weapon, great sword, basically anything other than switch axe, focus on the front legs. Each leg will give you a break, or with most weapons in final phase, it's very hard to do any head damage. So focus on the legs, you'll get a break, and you'll get a down for each one, and he'll lay there for a good long time, let you get some good punish on the head. But that's it. That's my Kulve Taroth solo guide. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. As always, thanks for watching.